Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to start a brand new game of Panzer Corps 2. So in my previous playthrough I had a preview build and it expired, but now for 2 days if you pre-order the game you can get an access for 2 days kind of before it comes out in March, and I was able to get a preview access for that as well, so big thank you to Slytherin. And my goal, because we only get the game for 2 days, my goal is to kind of try to show you off as many missions as possible, show you off what's possible in the campaign and things like that. So we're going to be doing the Barbarossa mission. You should also know that if you give me a tips, I really like it when you guys, so you can write down the comments, but I probably won't be able to apply them until many episodes ahead, because I will be recording these missions back to back, so that I have a lot of content to show you off, because like I said, I only get the game for 2 days, so gotta play it now. Right, so we'll be doing Barbarossa, 1941. Germany launches a surprise attack on their ally, the Soviet Union. The greatest military operation in history begins. A monumental struggle for the Ostfront is about to begin. With the Axis powers bordering the Soviet Union across a nearly 3,000-kilometer front, you must decide where to deploy your forces for this massive invasion. All paths eventually lead to Moscow, but each set of battles presents a unique challenges and rewards. So we can do Barbarossa North, Barbarossa Center, or Barbarossa South. Let's do... I kind of want to do North. Let's do that. Alright, so we're going to be looking like this guy. I'm quite excited to show that off. This one. And we're going to be called Sam Shadow. Because we're the bad guys. You're going to embrace it. Now, what's interesting here is you actually get 2 selections for your strength for free. I've made a video on the strengths, I haven't made a video on the weaknesses yet. If you're wondering why, it's because I want to kind of play the game a little bit more, since now I have it for 2 more days, and then maybe we make a video after that once I learn even more about the things. So first thing I'm going to take is auxiliary force, because what auxiliary force does, it changes the games quite significantly, in the sense that normally on normal difficulty the hard thing to get is core slots. The prestige is easy, you have leftover prestige almost all the time. This is going to make it so that the prestige is the more rare resource, and instead the core slot is the thing that you have a lot of. Well, actually not core slots, but slots is the thing that you're going to have a lot of. Auxiliary force gives you additional auxiliary slots in every battle, equal to 50% from available core slots. Means you can get additional auxiliary units, what it means that the unit will not go with you from map to map. Really good combo with that is Liberator, because it's going to help us with prestige. However, Liberator costs 2 points. So first thing we're going to take is, I'm going to take Bad Luck, and I'm going to take Liberator, so we can combine these 2 things together. Next thing I'm going to take is No Overstrength. This is actually 2 points. I have played my previous game with also No Overstrength. I think it's pretty doable. I haven't found Overstrength that fantastic. To be fair, I've only played like 1 mission to kind of test out Overstrength, to kind of see what it does and things like that. So, but I'm okay with not having it, so we're going to take it because it's going to give us 2 extra points. What I'm going to take out of the strength now is Anti-Air Veteran. Anti-air units inflict outright kills instead of suppression, and then we're out of points. We could try to pick some more from the weaknesses. The one thing I'm very curious about taking would be Fear of the Unknown, as again it's quite a fun thing to take. It kind of makes you think a little bit more about the movement, so I'm actually going to take that as well. And then I'm going to use my last point to get... And last time I'm going to take Flexible Command, because after kind of talked about in my strength video, I said it's a really interesting thing, could be useful, but I said I think there are better options, and some other people said it's actually really good if you really commit to it. So I want to take it, and I want to see if you really commit to it, is it really going to be that good? We'll see. So that's it. Those are things. Fear of the Unknown, Bad Luck, Overstrength, Liberator, Auxiliary Force, Flexible Command, and Anti-Air Veteran. Off we go. Guten Tag, Herr General. It is good to see you returning to active service. I trust you've been keeping your skills sharp in the years since our campaign in France, yeah? I'm going to need them, because tomorrow we'll be joining in Operation Barbarossa, the largest invasion the world has ever seen. Your unit's transfer to East Prussia has already been completed. You will be formally operating under Army Group's North Command. The ultimate goal is far off Leningrad, but there is a long road to take before we reach it. Taking away control of the Baltic Sea from the Soviets will be dependent on securing many river crossing and ports in the region. Primary objective is to capture all the victory hexes. Your first task is to rout any Soviet forces in the vicinity of the Niemen River. Early morning Luftwaffe raids have already decimated Soviet air power, so finishing off the Red Air Force at this airfield should be a priority. Okay. Next objectives are 3 key cities on this river line here. Alright. Finally, Field Marshal Lab requires the major port of Tallinn and City of Scout to be secured before further operation in the region can commence. As a final reminder, because it has been over a year since your last operation, be sure to check the equipment stock of your troops. You don't want to send them into Russia with obsolete weapons. Alright, I'm going to end our briefing. Our job is to capture all the victory hexes, as we've been told. You can see enemies has quite a few planes, so I might want to work a little bit on that. Got 1,500 prestige. A lot of space in the core slot still, so it's actually quite good. Could we upgrade these guys into anything better? Not really. We've got 2 fighters, couple tactic bombers, there's something anti-aircraft, pretty good artillery. I quite like this setup. One anti-tank, 2 recons, quite a few tanks and 4 infantry. So let's buy some more. I'm thinking infantry probably. I would like some more pioneers. Let's grab... We'll take them. I'll take them with vehicle, I guess. 1, 2. Alright, that's gonna be just enough for the core slots. And we also should deploy them after. So we're gonna deploy them 1 there and 1 here. And then next thing I'm gonna buy is for the auxiliary slot. So we don't wanna buy like too much, because remember, we don't get them on the next mission. But I would like something. Maybe a tank that could be kind of like go forward with a lot of damage. Maybe this tank. We're gonna buy this tank twice. It's a really good tank against infantry. So we're gonna buy that. And I'm going to camouflage it so that we can kind of tell that this is the auxiliary unit, like, you know, they're not gonna come with us. So we'll make it, I don't know. Yeah, we'll make it this kind of color. Alright. We're gonna turn off the information and I think we're ready to begin. Alright, off we go. Well, this is our recon. We have much where to move it around. So these guys are pioneers, so we're gonna put them here. Where could you go? Oh, this is an enemy unit actually. That's quite interesting. So we've got some 1-4, oh 1-5. This is fantastic. And we only get suppressed. That's actually quite good. Oh, by the way, it said that the sounds and the animations are still kind of like a beta, so a lot of them might be changed by the time the game is, you know, published. Two, 3 absolute. Not 0-5 is good. Let's do that. And 0-1 with this thing. Alright, so this infantry is dead completely. Now, we're gonna take closer step with the artillery and hit the enemies. 3-4 we could get from here, then we could place the pioneers in this position. However, I think even with forced march, yeah, we can't get there. We can only get to this. I might actually just do that anyway. 3-7 now. Let's get 4-7. That's actually quite nice. You, nothing to do with you. And I'm gonna move these pioneers ahead. I'm gonna grab some of our planes. We could do 0-2 on the enemies. Oh, 0-3 over there. Let's start at 0-2 on the people inside. They don't seem to have any like artillery protecting them or anything like that, so that's good. 0-4 on the enemy planes. So this is our fighter. Do we have the other fighter anywhere nearby? We could finish off the enemy completely. If we can get there. Alright, so we'll do 0. No, well, we'll do 0-3 on that. You. We're gonna get here, finish off this very first plane. My other tank. This is what? This is a recon. 1-7. This is amazing. Okay, let's do 1-7 on these guys up here first. 3-3, 4-6. Do you have any entrenchment? You do. So having the pioneers next to them could be good. They're still kind of weak. Let's do 0-1 on these guys. I like to move there with my tank. Yeah, let's move with the tank here, hit these guys first. Do 0-4. So we can do some pretty high damage. 0-1 with my artillery. Sure. This is the anti-air. Yeah, so we're gonna move the anti-air over here. Try to get it as close to these guys so we can kind of help them out. Anti-tank, well, there are no tanks nearby, so not the strongest. It's only gonna give us suppression, and we can't use it to hit the enemy planes. We could suppress there, but we're not gonna do it. Let's use some suppression over here. And then these guys could go there, and these guys could move around. They're now encircled. Yeah, we've got 1-6, 2-8, 2-7. We'll start with the 1-6. And then you guys could get 1-5. Sure, go on. This is a recon. Oof. If I move the recon there, I could do a hit on these guys, but it's gonna be kind of in the open for the... Oh, and they have a lot of artillery there. Not ideal, and we're well, actually, yeah, we're not protected with our own artillery. Tanks can't get anywhere close. Any leftover planes we could use? No. Oh, we try to run at least a little bit backwards. Not much else I can do with you. We could split this tank up, but it'd be very useful. And this recon also can't do much. Place this. And we're gonna end our turn. Right, they're hitting our pioneers, which I guess is expected. Right, tank against tank. We got the defense here with this artillery. Well, actually with anti-tank, which is quite nice. This one unfortunately only has support against infantry. Soft targets, not hard targets, so that didn't really help us out against these things here at all. I'm gonna first focus on this city here. We've got 4-7, 3-2. Like you guys kind of move in, but you can't seem to do much. If I move you away... Where's your entrenchment? Just 4. Let's move this out first. 3, 3, 3, 3. Let's start with the artillery then. You can get a 0-5 on this plane. That's pretty awesome. 1, 3, 5, 2, 3, 2, 2. One 3 is actually better from here than what we've got there. One 3 on that infantry, I don't know if that's worth it. Let's start here with the 3-6, I guess. We can now move in the city. Try to move with the tank then with the recon. Let's do 0-3 on the guys up there. And we've got overrun, so we can actually hit this thing. But more importantly, we can now move away. It's useful because then I can move there with another unit. Also, we could try to grab this airport, which is going to force them, the planes, to move away on their turn because they need to change their base. So let's move E in here, do a 0-5. Let's do 1-5 on the stronger unit. This one's mostly suppressed, so we don't need to worry too much about it. You could do 1-5, sure, and we only get suppressed. Let's do that. Do 1-5, and then we're gonna step onto this maybe. Yep. Grab that objective. You guys just kind of move. Seems like a risky decision to move there. I maybe just move like this. You move in there, you as artillery move. You're gonna kinda need to be... Let's move there. Hopefully we'll get protected by this tank because we do need to be in that area. Standing. 3-0. Okay, close. So we've got our fighters that we could use to hit off the enemy plane. So let's grab 0-5 on the thing in the back, actually. And maybe you could do... No, not you. You could do 0-6 on the thing in the front. Destroy the planes. Perfect. Now this is gonna allow us to do a lot of damage on the ground, but I don't know quite where yet. Ooh, 0.5 seems really powerful over here. But we do have anti-tank here. Yeah, but it's not doesn't seem very strong against this tank that we've got there. 1, 2, 2, 1. Zero 2 suppression. Now if you right click on him, it gives you the info. Actually, what it did before, it just kind of canceled your action. I actually like that better because it's a little confusing now. Like, how do you just like turn off the action if you want to do that? One, 2, 5. You know, let's start with the plane. I think we'll take the 0.3 here. 0.2 there is pretty nice. But I think we'll take the 2.5 first. Let's take the 2.5. Then we'll get 1.3. Sure. And the artillery, we gotta make sure the artillery is kind of protecting my infantry, so let's maybe move it there. We'll move this a step there, so if they choose to attack, we can kind of defend there. Let's move this tank in here, get a 0.4. Running away. 0.2 there. Recon. Need to hit off this thing. Could hit this tank, but not recon. Let's hit this tank then. Ooh, they've got artillery there, so it's something to watch out for after. So one more plane to hit. So 3 on the tank here could be pretty good. Just get it suppressed just to kind of be sure. And you as our anti-tank. Considering the fact that it's anti-tank, it's like very rubbish. It's like not doing anything. We could try to split this there, just to encircle this at least, and then move the other part back and this in there so we can kind of protect it. And then I think that's fine. So we did the flexible command. Let's see if that was useful. Yeah, they're hitting us. They did like 1 damage. That's really nothing. We actually hit them up pretty nice. They didn't hit us too much, considering we're kind of split up, so we don't have very high strength there. Quite well. They got encircled, but they encircled this as well. Ooh, has been decorated with heroic defense. Survivor. As long as the unit has more than 1 strength, it will always survive the enemy attack. That's for these guys. Ooh, I like that. So you get essentially medals, I assume, if you get like hit too many times in a row. You gotta get it away, but not quite yet. Let's see what kind of attacks we've got. I hate that right click thing, it's just bad. Let's get 0.3 here. We'll follow it up with artillery for 0.1. 0.1 over here. 0.1 on this unit there. Let's do that just to get rid of them. You also kind of join up. This away. I don't think the tank is gonna have overly good attacks anyways, though. Let's move in here, kill off this unit there. You move closer, so do you, and you are gonna hit this, then use 0-2 to finish them off. These guys are gonna get elite replacement. You run that way. And move this out. Move this in, we still can't do any really good damage. Till we get a plane first, hit one of these. Let's hit this for 3. I'll start doing the 1-1s, why not? Let's do it here. Get 0-2 on their artillery. They have a lot of artilleries here. Okay, interesting. Now we do have bad luck, so there's no point in like trying if you get like 0 to odds to just like try to do anything. Like really no point in that. Right, so we merge them back together. Nice, but again not overly helpful. If I switch this to anti-tank, I could finish this off. Nice. And this recon, I guess we could suppress it, sure. It's encircled, so 0-1 there. Let's do 0-2 suppression here, for example. Allow the recon to finish this thing off. And I think we're just gonna start moving in the direction up, just so we can kind of see what's where. They don't even have much here, to be honest. Just that one infantry, so we're just gonna wait there. Let's do 0-4 on this. 0-2. You guys are gonna move in there. You could finish these guys off, sure. You get elite replacement, and you two just keep moving in the direction. So, and you move in there as well. Now over here, we actually have still planes left. Let's do 0-1 here, finish off this tank. And this thing is recon. Don't need to be here, you just keep moving. The anti-air. We hit them pretty hard. They hit us pretty hard, unfortunately. So I've been told about a really cool trick. If you switch your anti-air to anti-tank, just try to place a plane on top of it, which will kind of forbid the enemy from, well, attacking it, and then that will allow you to... But that will allow you to protect yourself against enemy hits. So let's do that and then move further in that direction. 1, 3... Get a 0-1 on this. We'll finish off the tank, because why not? And get 0-3 on this infantry here, sure. 1-4 on this artillery, that's great. 0-2 on that artillery. Get at least replaced. You... move in there, I guess. So because of the fear of the unknown, we actually can't get there even if we had enough movement. So we're just gonna move that close. That's fine. You can hit these guys. The artillery should kind of... Well, to be fair, we don't have artillery against tanks anyways, only against soft targets, so there's really no need to kind of... I mean, I guess we could go here to protect some of these things, but... if they hit one of these, we could get protected, but otherwise it doesn't really matter. This enemy tank is encircled, which I guess is nice, but... yeah, let's move on top of this and finish off the enemy thing. 03, 03. Yeah, let's get 03 on the tank. And 02 suppression. 01 on the artillery. Also, I kind of want to see what's further this way. Alright, we've got a big setup of units over here that we can move. So we'll start this with recon. Infantry, but we've got pioneers here somewhere, I think. Zero 03 there. Yeah, these guys are the pioneers, so let's just move them ahead as far as we can. Got our recon, which we're gonna move ahead as well. We try to like surround them, but got this thing in the back which is also a recon, so let's move this around. Get artillery behind my infantry, so if they choose to hit my infantry or my tank, they're gonna have to pay a pretty heavy price for that. I don't know why the dead units kind of stay there, it's a bit weird. Like, this is just destroyed, and why is it still here? It's just this. 01. I might just change its base to here, so we're gonna have a range at these guys over there later. And you could give me, give me 03 over here, because why not? Alright, we are done. The tank, that's okay. Nice. We've got a hit against recon as well, so not just infantry. That's quite nice. I wasn't sure if recon counts as a soft target, so it's good to know. They're hitting my infantry, which is not bad. We're pretty good against artillery like that. So we've got 05. No, not anymore. Sure, or 02, that's good enough. Yeah, 1-4. Could grab 01 over here. You guys are now encircled. 1-3 on their artillery, sure. My artillery could get 01 on their artillery. Why not? Move away. You unfortunately can't get there because of the river. So you just get elite replaced. You move there and hit their artillery, I guess. Move in there. Gonna move behind my... Go up to a 05. Yeah, we probably don't need help there, so we can move through this, it's fine. The plane is probably gonna need help over here. The anti-air thing, move here, because we're gonna need a lot of help against nets. Right, so where are my pioneers? Those are. 0-5 against the recon, that's pretty awesome. I'm okay with that. I think we'll stick to that staying there. You just move a bit closer so we could kind of try to surround them maybe. Could I split you up? No, I can't. I was hoping to split them up on the river, but I can't do that. You could move there. That help us. We'll encircle them. So then we'll move the tank up here. And the artillery in there maybe? So we kind of get defense there. One 5 on the plane? That's good. Where's my other fighter? 0-3 on these guys here though, that's also good. 1. I mean, yeah, I want to get rid of these. One. No, you just change your base to this. And I think... Oh, and you are what again? You move this way. I'm gonna end my turn. That tank got hit. Ooh, 0-6 though, that's pretty awesome. You need elite replacing because that was really rough hit. How do we do it here? I guess you just finish that off. We even get overrun so we can hit this other thing as well. You finish off this thing. This can finish off the artillery. Then my infantry could go against their infantry. 2-5, 1-3. We're gonna move this around. We could wait with the encircling. They don't. Well, nah, let's just do it straight up. Just want to get rid of them. And we'll move this in there. And you further ahead so we can see stuff. You haven't really done anything, but you move here. And you move upwards. We want to get to that objective there. Grab it. You as a plane, you can do 0-3 on the enemy plane. Do it. Great, that lane is dead. You change your base to here. And we're gonna keep fighting. So we want to take this place. My pioneers, I finally ready. We've got 2-8 with them. 3-1, 3-1, 4-2. Let's start with artillery. We get some suppression. We could wait it out if we wanted to. Yeah, let's do 0-1 on this. How you have 5 entrenchments. 7 out of your 14 units are suppressed. Oh, we've got 110. That's not worth waiting for. Good to pass up, honestly. 0-3. You move through, get 0-1. You move here, destroy their recon completely. This can move that way. Yeah, we're just kind of gonna get ready for attack over here. Move this artillery behind the recon. You move there. You move kind of in between so get as many people in your range as possible. And that should be fine there. Here we're okay. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, click on the right top to watch the next one, or click on the right bottom to watch my previous Let's Play of Panzer Corps or Unity of Command 2. I'll see you there. Bye bye!